the beautiful Squad Patreon server, this is the Modii Show! And now your host, Modii 101!
Hey guys, welcome to the Modii Show. I am Modii 101, and in today's episode, we're going to change things up a little bit, and we're going to take a look back at some of the ads, and I'll give you a little behind the scenes info on them. But don't worry, we are working on some brand new funny ads. We actually have one coming up soon where Raji Daddy composed music and sang to it. It's going to be interesting. So we have some of the squad kicking in their commercial ideas. And then also we've got a lot of great guests, a lot more people in the squad to interview. Plus I've lined up a couple of people that aren't in the squad, so you'll have to wait and see on that. So first ad we're going to look at is the one that was in the very first episode. I know none of these ads are really that old and you've forgotten about them, but I thought it'd be a neat little thing to kind of put together. So in the first ad, I had an idea for wanting to do an aim to game ad, and I always thought those, actor portrayal ones were always so funny because they were either cheesy and over the top or just poorly acted. So I tried to go for a little bit of the poorly acted, not prepared kind of thing, and I didn't mean for it to look quite like a hostage video. It ended up that way, but let's go ahead and take a look at that one. I hope you enjoy. Which camera? That one right there? Okay. Oh, start? Okay. Hello, my name is Modii 101, and I used to be very sad. I used to play Minecraft, and it was a game that I enjoyed immensely, but, sadly, I could only play by myself. And then a shining light came out over the horizon, like the sun ray rising over the game. That shining light was Aim to Game servers. With Aim to Game, I was able to play with my friends, have fun, laugh, enjoy life, and now see how happy I am. So if you want to be happy like me, like me, head over to Aim to Game for all your Minecraft server needs. Just remember, Aim to Game makes your life less crappy. Do I just stay here? Just keep sitting? Oh, I can go? Okay, thanks, bye. Alrighty, so there was the Aim to Game video, and I don't know about you, but I'm thinking, you know what? That makes me want to buy a server. Oh, I can't not. I can't watch the commercial anymore. I keep buying too many servers. It's ridiculous. So don't forget, we are sponsored by Aim to Game, so make sure you go check them out. Use the link down below to get yourself a server from the squad, and use the coupon codes to save yourself some money. Anyways, moving on. So the next commercial was a little tricky. I knew I wanted to do something with potatoes, Modii's Potatoes. For any of you guys that may have missed it, that joke arised in a Project Ozone episode where I was making a field of potatoes and thought it would be funny if I just kept making it bigger and bigger. And actually, in between episodes, I thought of the word pototi, and I thought it was hilarious. And apparently you guys did too, because I get all kinds of comments about it, all kinds of stuff in the streams about it. So I thought, if I'm going to do a commercial, I got to do a Modii's Potatoes. It took me quite a while to build the field and put in all the potatoes and stuff like that. It was just a vanilla world. I was just in game mode. There was nothing flashy about it. But when I was building it, I really still didn't know what I was going to do. I had no idea. And while I was making it, I was also watching TV at the time. And someone had made reference to, on some TV show I was watching, to those old Pepperidge Farm commercials where it was like an old guy in a carriage talking about, back in my day, Pepperidge Farms remembers, and I just thought it would be funny to do that. And I've had a couple people ask me, none of these commercials, my shows, my videos, nothing is ever scripted. With the commercials, I have an idea of what I want to say, but a lot of time I'm working on it as I go. So even the last part, I knew I wanted to say something about a road trip to Vegas with some sort of animal. Beyond that, I really didn't know, and I just hit record and let it go. And And I got a pretty good response to this one. So let's go ahead and check out the Modi's Patoties commercial. Here we go. Do you remember a simpler time before cellular phones and all the Pokemon going? Modi Patoties does. Do you remember a time when a full meal was a nice baked patootie covered in butter and chive? Not chives, one chive. Don't be greedy. Modi Patoties does. Do you remember that time we took a road trip to Las Vegas? It was me and you and a koala bear and a guy named Earl. We rented out the top floor to Caesar's Palace and practically burned the whole thing down. You don't? Seriously? Well, you know what? Modi's Patoties does. Modi's Patoties. Remembering all kinds of weird stuff. Alrighty, so there was the Patoties commercials. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling hungry. Hungry for a nice baked patootie, but no time for that. So obviously the next joke that came along from the patootie thing, the obviously potatoes, tomatoes, thing was, patooties and tomoties. And I wanted to do something that was the opposite of the last one. And once again, this is one where I had the basic idea and basic layout, but not exactly the whole thing. And I really started thinking about, and I don't know if they really do it anymore, but there was this time, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, where you would have these commercials for, I don't know, different, sports drinks or candy or whatever that were really geared at, preteens, early teenagers. So they were extreme, and they would have skateboards and people parachuting with their cat or just something weird. And I'm like, I don't know if traumatizing my cat makes me want to have a Capri Sun, but who am I to say? I don't know. So and considering the first commercial, the Patoties commercial was, meant to be very laid back and docile, I wanted to have one with some energetic music and just stupid cut-ins and everything else. And so that's basically, the Tomoties commercial was supposed to be the exact opposite of the Patoties commercial. And you know what? The response has been pretty good, and I really enjoyed making it. So let's go ahead and check out the extreme commercial for Modi's Tomoties. Here we go. Do you remember a simpler time? What are you talking about? No one cares about Patoties. Modi's Patoties does. Whatever, old man. Everyone knows the only cool thing is Modi's Tomoties. Tomoties! They're all red and stuff. Totes red! They grow on vines? Do it for the vine! Modi's Tomoties are extreme! Parkour! Modi's Tomoties. We have no clue what we're talking about. Alrighty, so there was Modi's Tomoties, and I like the Patotie one. That one doesn't make me hungry. Just kind of gives me a headache, but, maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know. I don't know who they are. I made them all myself, so I have no clue. But anyway, so I thought that was good. But I had fun. So the next one was, to be honest with you, as of this point, my actual favorite. Once again, you can kind of see a theme here. I promise you not every commercial is going to be a play on my online name, but I thought of the word Toyotes, and it amused me. So I figured, you know what, I want to do a car ad, and a couple of people had suggested, Crazy Dave's Wild Cars, Car Lot and, Emporium or whatever. So I kind of took that idea and put it together, and to be honest with you, with this one, I kind of just let it record and in chunks and said different things, and then I went to find the images that kind of matched it. So some of this stuff, like I said, was a little thought out, but most of it was an idea that was then ad-libbed. A little side note that a lot of you guys may not know is that in this commercial, the girl's voice that says, "I bought a car, it had doors," that is actually not someone in the squad. That is actually my daughter. She had no interest in doing this. I went into her room and asked her, and she was like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, come on. So she finally came out. She's never recorded anything before. It was just audio. You know, she didn't have to do anything. It took about 3 or 4 takes for her to kind of get her groove, but to be honest with you, I think it makes the commercial. Maybe I'm a little biased because, you know, I'm a dad and it's my daughter, but to be dead honest with you, to me, it's the funniest part of the commercial. So let's go ahead. So listen for that part that is actually a little spawn of Modii joining in on the fun. So let's go check out the commercial from Modii's Toyotas. Are you looking for a quality used car or an inexpensive one? Because we have one of those down here at Modii's Toyotas. Here at Modii's Toyotas, we have a wide variety of cars. We have blue ones. We have red ones. There's another blue one. There's another blue one. Eric, why do we have so many blue? Oh, there was a green one. Nope, there we got a blue one again. We got a lot of cars. Lots of cars. And our cars are fully loaded. And after a small class action lawsuit that was settled out of court, all of our cars now come with 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 tires. You don't believe me? Let's hear from one of our satisfied customers.
I bought a car. It had doors.
So if you want to get yourself a good car that has never been used in a mafia hit and has never, I repeat, never transported a dead body in the trunk, head over to Modii's Toyotas down on the corner of 5th and Main and 6th and 7th. Modii's Toyotas, where quality is a word. Alrighty, and we are back from that commercial. So there we go, guys. That is the first 4 commercials for the first 4 episodes of the Modii Show. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know if this is something you find fun. The support from you guys has been great. Like I said at the top of the show, we have a lot more guests coming, a lot more commercials, a lot more things. You're going to probably see a little bit more of the squad jumping in with some of their commercial ideas and whatnot. So keep an eye out for that. And also we have a lot of really cool guests coming up. I'm really enjoying the show because I like the concept of delving a little bit more into some of the people that you guys may be familiar with from watching my videos, either from being in videos with me, being in the squad, you know, guys like, you know, Teddy and Great Orator who have made mod packs, you know, Doggeth who is our sponsor from Aim to Game, all kinds of stuff. So we got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. I hope you really enjoyed this. I'm excited for these commercials. I love them, but I'm also excited for the show. So if you like the commercials, keep coming back, because there will be at least one commercial in every video, and it is the hardest, most time-consuming thing I do out of my entire week is to bring you these, and I really hope that you guys enjoy them. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Don't forget, if you want to show some love and some support, make sure you go check out Aim to Game. If there's a server that you want to get to be able to play with your shows, and you know what, maybe you guys want to do your own talk show. You know, maybe you got some ideas, you want to do your own commercials, you know, get over to Aim to Game, makes things so much easier. And I want to thank all you guys. So until the next Modii Show, once again, if you like this, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the bottom. And until next time, I want to thank you guys so much for spending some time inside my weird brain. And I want to thank you guys again for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.